You ready to transform your pool into a stunning oasis? At Mainland Pool Service, they're a family-owned business committed to keeping your pool looking pristine all year round. They believe that pool care should be proactive, not reactive, which is why their skilled team handles everything from routine cleaning to complex issues with precision. They prioritize clear communication and personalized solutions to exceed your expectations. Join the Mainland Pool Service family today and experience the difference their expertise and dedication can bring to your relaxation retreat. Contact them now at mainlandpoolservice.com.
Grizzlies, take your fandom to the next level by becoming an MVP.
How long have you been an MVP?
Since day one.
Enjoy the great benefits of being a season ticket member. Pre-game MVP moments, including Autograph Alley, exclusive Grizz Gear deals, access to member or MVP-only player events, and much more.
He's been an MVP for 22 years!
Become a Grizzlies MVP today.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
New Amsterdam Vodka is an official partner of the Memphis Grizzlies. It's the only exceptionally smooth vodka that is 5 times distilled, 3 times filtered, and rated 93 points. New Amsterdam believes wins big and small become legendary when you celebrate them with your crew. So here's to the blue, white, and gold, the Memphis grit and grind, and reliving winning moments big and small with Tennessee's favorite basketball team. New Amsterdam Vodka. Find your wins.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Junior Grizzlies summer camps presented by Ortho South are the key to a slam dunk summer with over a dozen 4-day camps perfect for hoopers ages 6 to 14 looking to build fundamental skills and make unforgettable memories. With camps across the Mid-South in Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas, you won't have to go far for the ultimate hoops experience this summer. Registration comes with a Junior Grizzlies jersey, lunchbox, and a basketball to take home. Don't wait, space is limited. Visit grizzlies.com/juniorgrizzlies today to secure a spot for a fun-filled summer. That's grizzlies.com/juniorgrizzlies.
When the arena lights dim for a concert or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person who will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's a person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to give you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let other fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Stay on top of everything happening in the 901, the Mid-South, and beyond with Grind City Media's e-newsletter, bringing all the news and notes directly to your inbox. Lang's World, always by Lang Whitaker, touches on the biggest stories in the world of sports and pop culture, while Michael Wallace's Grizzlies Insider brings you all the latest coverage and analysis around the Grizzlies and NBA. Don't miss a thing. Stay connected to the conversation and sign up to download the lowdown today at grindcitymedia.com.
Each challenge is unique, so each game plan is customized to identify opportunity and the path to victory. It's true in basketball, it's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle with personalized planning and advice. Play hard, bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by May 30th, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
Here we go. It's noon on GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It is the Thursday, June 18th, 2026 edition of the show. Today on the show, NBA Draft is now just a few days away. We are not going to be here tomorrow, so I've got a big draft thing that I'm going to do for you today as I took a deep dive into a lot of the prospects that are going to be available for this year's upcoming NBA draft. In addition to that, the World Cup is still going on. The Knicks are having their championship parade. I just saw somebody have a giant crying Wemby head. Looks like they are having the time of their life in New York City today. We'll get to all the news and notes of the day. It is a Thursday. It's nice out. Smile. Let's do it. Turn it up. Hope everybody's having a good day. All right, we got tons of stuff to get to on the show today, not the least of which is we are hurtling closer to the NBA draft coming up. We did an event last night at Southland Casino right across the bridge. We'll tell you about what went on over there, and we'll get to all the news and notes of the day. Before I get to anything, I welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger, the Body Spray Bandit, in your set. Johnny Backpole, Johnny Bearcat, the Grim Roser, John Asparagus, Johnny Neck Carb, John Lance. He's Dr. Thunder. He's John the Polluter. He's John Sweeney. What are you wearing?
More Target attire. Told you Target's got a great selection of USA stuff right now because of the 4th of July and the World Cup. But, I mean, it's got everything on it. You got the eagle, the flag, and lightning.
You look like you're going to the arm wrestling tournament.
Over the top.
Yes. You need to turn the hat around. Yeah, Devin Walker's here. He's the microphone mangler, Senor Quasanilla. Mr. Matt Davo Joe. The reporter, the photographer, he's a Walker 93.
Yeah, you need a pitchfork in your hand, cuz. You need a pitchfork in your hand. Hey, by the way, for all the listeners out there, everybody loves Memphis around here. 8-Ball MJG, Tiny Desk is live right now on NPR. Y'all go support Memphis, man.
I saw it. 8-Ball and MJG getting the Tiny Desk.
8-Ball not an 8-Ball no more.
Last night, we were over at Southland Casino in West Memphis. We did a chalk talk for select season ticket holders and MVP. Great crowd out there last night, and we obviously talked about the NBA draft and give us our thoughts on that, as well as did a Q&A and took some different ardent Grizzlies fans' questions about things. And so good time had by all for sure. You could tell the people are super hopeful about what is going to take place next Tuesday. I told you that over the course of the last couple of days, I've had a lot of people reach out to me asking me if I think Tuesday night is going to be fun and if I'm going to be down there. And we're all going to be down here. There is a big draft party that is going on at FedEx Forum. But people are super excited when I asked people who they wanted in the NBA draft. And, you know, some of this is always going to be, you're always going to be victim of being persuaded by the reporting, right?
Yeah.
And I do feel like there are a lot of hearts set on Cameron Boozer because that has been that has been
what
thought.
they've heard.
Yeah, and also like from the second the lottery was announced, every mock draft had DeBonsta and Peterson and Boozer as the top 3 guys, and Boozer being the 3rd guy. Now, as we talked about yesterday, what you're going to have to deal with is an influx of an immense amount of news that comes out, rumors, etc., when you are dealing with the NBA draft. And so we have gone one by one, right? And I said it will probably be by this weekend that we hear, well, Boozer could go number 1, right? Because we have talked about this many times. Life is leverage. And there is no way to create leverage with what you've got rather than having stories out there that you may not do what people expect you to do. So first we had the Peterson's camp think he's going number 1. And then we had DeBonsta's camp think he's going number 1. And then it's, Utah yesterday is like, Utah, they're really looking at Cam Boozer. They are really looking like he may go number 2 when all this is said and done. And again, you create all of this attempted misdirection because to me, the way that read yesterday, and Tim McMahon had put that out there, and I don't doubt that someone said that, right? And I also don't doubt that they are looking at Cam Boozer. But let's just say you already knew who you were going to take. Well, if you want to drive the price of the brick up, what you say is, you know what? We may take Cameron Boozer. It may not make all the logical sense, especially after we've got Lauri Markkanen and we just traded for Jaren Jackson Jr. But you know what? And who knows what's going to happen with Walker Kessler and his contract? But he wants to stay here, and we're negotiating with him right now. And so, though it may not make all the sense in the world, let's just go ahead and say, you know what, Boozer. You figure, hey, it's how I could see this going. All those stat guys in Memphis love Boozer. They gotta love Boozer, right? Because he is the analytical god, right? Like there is no. If you are going to, and someone in our crowd last night asked, which is a very good question. A lady said, "What does that mean when they say that the Grizzlies front office is analytically minded, or that Boozer is a perfect fit for the Grizzlies because of this?" And I said, and the way I explained to her was, there are certainly a myriad of ways of evaluating draft prospects. One of which is, I'm watching the game film. I am going to the games. I'm evaluating these guys as players. And another one is, we're going to put all these numbers into, we used to joke about John Hollinger when, the listener called him a machine. And you're going to put the numbers in, it's going to pop out, and it's going to tell you who has the best chance of being, and this was back to Moneyball, right? The analytical revolution. That's what this is, right? This is telling you something different than maybe what your eyes or your heart may feel. And so the idea is that, yes, there are a lot within the Grizzlies organization, and it has served them extremely well in terms of drafting prospects in the past, that sometimes you have to trust, like, hey, man, here's what this is telling you. This has no emotion involved, right? And so there some front offices that weigh that more than others. Does the Memphis one apply? And most people say yes, right? This leads to the spreadsheet jokes and everything else. Yeah. But when you have a guy that has done literally nothing wrong except accomplish winning every player of the year and winning at every single level, and his analytics are unbelievable, and he seemingly never going to cause a problem and is going to be great on and off the court and is team-minded and all these things. Like, he is a dream for them, right? We know this, right? Nobody has, outside of, if you want to say defense, and whether he's going to be, nobody has any nobody has any question marks as to whether or not Cameron Boozer is an outstanding basketball player.
Because even if you're not like a super,
there's no you don't even have to project. He's already showed you he's awesome.
Yeah, even if you're not like a super like numbers person, like sometimes like I'm not a big analytical person, but sometimes I use my eyes and I use numbers to validate what I see with my eyes. And I think even if you match those things together with him, they line up. Like sometimes we watch guys like the numbers jump off the page and we're like,
right,
I don't really see it. But like if you watch him, then you okay, the numbers make sense too. So he got everything.
Yeah, and so I do think that is part of it. But anyways, back to the original point. If you're Utah and you're saying, you know what, I guarantee they love Boozer. We know they love Boozer. Everybody probably, and it stands to reason. Of course they would love Boozer. Well, if you leak out there, hey, you know what? We think he could really pair with Jaren Jackson Jr., right? Now, all of a sudden, you get some leverage to where they're like, oh, my God, might they take it? You know what I mean? Now and this is exactly what Danny did once upon a time when he wanted Jason Tatum, right? The only way to create leverage is by saying you may take the guy that you think the team behind you wants. That's it. That's the only way you can create any kind of leverage. And so that's why I think that came out. And I've told you from the start, there's going to be a ton of noise, but I still would be surprised if AJ DeBonsta and Darren Peterson don't go 1 and 2 in the draft some way, somehow. I've been surprised before, though. I went back and looked. So I thought about this a lot since we were talking about the draft and we were talking about yesterday. We were talking about some of the draft prospects, and one of the things about Danny Ainge in the past has been and I know this obviously because Chris Wallace worked there for many, many years, that he was not foreign to the outstanding high school player, and they played against all these other guys. They play in all these AAU tournaments. This was here was the entirety of their career where everybody evaluated them basically the same way. And then they went to college and something happened. Maybe it was good, maybe it wasn't as good. And so then they went to college. And if it wasn't what you expected it to be, are you able to disregard that and just say, look, bro, they were all playing. And many times I have come into you guys and I have said, like, that guy was always supposed to be good, right? Like, and then he ends up getting drafted lower. And then you look up at the end and it's like, oh, wow. Like, you know, who were the ones just this year, I recall us going back and finding Isaiah Stewart was a top 10 high school player. Mitchell Robinson was a top 10 high school player. Even guys like that, right?
Yeah.
Once upon a time, DeAndre Jordan. I mean, there's been a bunch of them, right? Where you look and it's like, hey, these guys, this is what they regarded. And again, it's not the end-all, be-all. There's a bunch of them that have failed in the past. That being said, I was very fascinated to go and find out. I was going to try to match up some of the guys from this year's draft and just see. Let's just act like they didn't play college basketball, okay? Let's just act like they didn't play college basketball. And so going back, I have used, and I know there's On3, there's ESPN, there's all kinds, right? 24/7's been doing it since we've been talking about this. Like, we used to use 24/7 all the time. They still do it to this day, okay? So that's the one I used for this. Last year's draft class, I think you guys are going to find this incredibly fascinating. The 2025 senior class, okay? And again, we know that they all went to different places. But this is how they were ranked at the end of the year before they ever played a college game. Darren Peterson was number 1. AJ DeBonsta was number 2. Cameron Boozer was number 3. Nate Ament was number 4. Darius Acuff was number 5. Mikal Brown was number 6. Chris Senack from Houston was number 7. Caleb Wilson was number 8. Braden Burries was number 9. And Elijah Arenas was number 10. Elijah Arenas obviously not eligible for the draft. Yeah. Okay. You go down to the top 20. Here's some other. But I mean, bro, does that not sound like the top 10 in the draft?
Yep.
All right. Then you go down a little bit lower. 11 was Koa Pete. 13 was Malik Thomas. So there's your first flag.
Yeah.
Okay?
Thomas.
There's your first flag because he's supposed to go in the second round on some of these mocks.
I think he's going to be cold in the league.
Okay.
His game's made for the NBA.
Athlete.
His game is made. He's a loose wiggle guard.
So there's one. Okay? There's one
wiggle
that's
guard.
like not projected. All those other guys are projected to go lottery.
Yeah.
Literally all of them outside of Arenas who is not eligible. Tunde Yusufu, who we mentioned yesterday, is going back to college. And Kingston Flemings was 20.
Yeah.
Okay? So literally the only two that were ranked that highly without playing college basketball were Koa Pete, who's supposed to go in the 20s, according to most of the mockery drafts.
Yeah.
And Malik Thomas, who is end of first, early second on most of the mockery drafts. Okay.
Why are you saying the whole word, bro?
Mockery draft.
That's
What's
what they
wrong
are.
with you, bro?
That's what they are.
The mockery draft.
The mockery drafts.
I like it.
All right, so there's your first flag, Malik Thomas.
Okay.
Okay? Like, if we look back up and be like, well, Malik Thomas he played against all these guys, and everybody thought he was.
Yeah, he nice.
By the way,
he nice.
Kingston Flemings is 20. Guess who 21 was?
Ooh.
A guy that I loved. Billy Richmond III.
Okay.
All right, anyways.
I think he had 30 points in the SEC tournament game, too, by the way.
Who did?
Like
Malik
30
Thomas?
plus, yeah. He got the goods, bro.
Man, I'm just telling you. I'm saying he is the high school one, the 5-star high school guy that is not ranked as highly as his peers. He was ranked more highly a year ago than he is right now.
Not necessarily regarded as a point guard, but
correct.
Also a Calipari guard.
Correct.
Yeah.
So is he Rob Dillingham or is he fill in 1,000 of them?
Yeah, right.
And as we said yesterday, you got an 80% hit rate on these guys.
Right. Yeah, bro, you're pretty good.
Okay. 2024 was absolutely loaded, and you're going to think this is interesting too, because you go back to last year's, Cooper Flagg was number 1, Ace Bailey was number 2. The reason this is instructive is because guess who Danny Ainge took? Ace Bailey, right? The highest ranked high school guy. And he's done it many times. Dylan Harper was number 3. Common Malawak was number 4, who we didn't get to see very much for Phoenix this year, but was a lottery pick. VJ Edgecombe was number 5 in the high school rankings.
Pretty good.
6 was Trey Johnson. I mean, are you seeing a trend here?
Yeah, like
7 is Jalil Bethea. He's obviously does not apply to this.
Yeah, he's still in college.
8 is Ian Jackson. He doesn't apply.
He sucks, by the way, the Jaleel Blair dude.
Oh, he does?
He's at Alabama.
He's at Alabama. Averaged 4 points a game last year on 37% shooting.
And where's Ian Jackson?
Ian Jackson was 8.
God, where is he?
On the list. I'm not sure.
He's at St. John's.
He is?
Yeah, St. John's.
All right.
Yeah.
9 is Jaden Quaintance. There you go. Here's your next one. And they are saying he is there. People are reporting today that he is falling.
Really?
That knee must
Well,
have something off with that
He didn't
knee.
get a green room invite after they added people to green room invites. They even added the guy from Duke, Isaiah Evans. They added guys like him.
They must got a flag on that knee.
The medicals can't be good,
right?
The medicals got to be.
So they must be saying they're scared.
Yeah.
They must be saying they're scared about it, right?
Yeah. The knee.
And then 10 was Liam McNeely, who was also in the NBA.
Yeah.
By the way, others in the top 20 from a year ago's class, which was obviously a loaded class, and most of those guys turned out very good. The aforementioned Isaiah Evans. He was 13th. Kid that played at Duke this past year.
Yeah.
He was very highly ranked as a high school basketball player. You go back, and I was trying to find if there are other guys that were very highly ranked they're very highly ranked for high school and then are still around.
Did you say Derek Queen
for one reason or another? No, I didn't name all of them.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
Queen was ahead of Evans at 12, and he obviously. Yeah.
Sure. I mean, that's what I'm saying. So Evans is another one, right? And I'm just saying it. So far we have Malik Thomas and we have Isaiah Evans as guys that are projected, and Quaintance, where if you look up in 5 or 6 years, be like, man, These were the guys that, like, it's not surprising. They ended up being ranked much lower collegiately than they ever were when they were playing in high school. Right. Like, these guys play against each other all the time. This is Gavoni's point on Peterson. I watched Peterson and DeMonsta both 8 or 9 times. I never thought DeMonsta was better. Like, again, you could say he's wrong, but that's his point. That's his point of view, right? Like, that's what he said. I went and watched them. I was always in these gyms. I was always watching them. He was always the best guy, okay? So, Malik Thomas, lower than. Isaiah Evans, certainly lower than. And his class has turned out to be pretty damn good. Yeah. Like, again, this is not a end-all, be-all, but it's just something to pay attention to. Quaintance as well, right? They're saying he's falling like a rock. You won't know until draft night, right? But you've got to think there's a med flag because Lord knows you want big guys. Yeah. And especially athletic big guys. Yeah. And especially when you just watch Mitchell Robinson flip playoff games over and over again by coming in, and he can't shoot for shit, and he was getting 10 rebounds, and he got the biggest offensive rebound for them to win the title. I mean, those guys are useful. Yes. Right? Even if he can just play 20 minutes for you. Right. That's the kind of guy, right? The Mitchell Robinson is the kind of guy that plays 20 minutes for you and gets freaking 12 rebounds.
He's like a super Mitch Robinson. He's like a super Mitch Robinson.
And this guy kind of the same mold, but again, I don't have a radiology machine, so I don't know. I mean, his knee may be bogus.
He seems like one of those that
you don't know.
Hash browns. We got hash brown knees.
It seems like the kind of guy that a team that can just take a swing. That has the room to take a swing.
We also saw with Rob Williams, another one just like that, right? Where it's like, it doesn't matter if he plays 20 minutes, he goes in and gets you, 6 points and 12 rebounds, and like every stop you get counts because you got the ball back, right?
His knees are Swiss cheese too.
Yeah, right. No, you're right.
This was Swiss cheese.
Yep. Okay, so I went back to find like farther. Is there anybody back farther that was ranked higher? I've got it.
Oh, you got the list?
You ain't got to look up.
Okay, you did the read.
Talking about.
Hey, there you go.
You think I'm just off the dome with this stuff?
I mean, bro.
You think I'm just off the dome? You think I just happened to know Isaiah Thomas or Isaiah Evans was ranked 13th? Come on.
Look, bro. You got to show on Netflix, cuz.
You do claim to be Babar.
I am.
You got to show on Netflix, bro.
I can't remember all that. There are two. There are 2 others that apply that were in classes prior to, and I've got one that you're gonna. This is the one, and it's going to be fun to keep an eye on. So before I get to the one, I'm going to tell you that Adayamara was ranked 15th overall going to UCLA in 2023. Now, so it took a while. Right? Yeah. It obviously took a while. We didn't even know Adayamara until this year.
I didn't know he played at UCLA last year.
Yeah. No, he played at Michigan. Obviously was on that national championship team. He's 7'3". He's from Spain, and we fell in love with him during the tournament. And my tweet during the tournament, the first game they played, I remember I tweeted out, like, I went and checked against the mock draft, and that was the only thing I was certain of. I was like, okay, this guy is for sure not going in the second round. What is wrong with you people? Yeah. I'm watching him. He's 7'3", and he can move, and he can pass. Like, and we live in a world with Wemby and Jokic and Giannis, and, like, come on. Yeah. Like, this is crazy. And, of course, he very well may go in the top 10 by the time this thing is all said and done. Again, that's not – there it is.
You found the tweet.
Mara has been way too low in the mocks. What's the date on that?
April 4th.
Yeah.
That was Final Four weekend, yeah.
I checked it. He was in the second round. Come on. That's insane. And obviously I was right about that, but it didn't take somebody with incredible basketball knowledge. Like, any idiot could see that. Yeah. So I'm not going to take too much credit for it. But seriously, if you were watching that game, whatever game was the 4th, it was like, what? Second round, my ass. You guy's 7'3" and good.
Yeah.
All right. And he blocked shots. He's like the defensive player of the year in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
All right. So these guys are useful. This guy, like, I know he's playing in the NBA, and I know he's playing in the NBA for a long time. He ain't going in the second round. I didn't know he's going to go top 10 or whatever they've got him now.
Yeah.
I think he's probably going to go to Atlanta at 8. Because the only reason I say that is because I saw an interview a couple of weeks ago, and it was with Dyson Daniels. And they were started asking him about the draft, and he brought up Mara out of nowhere, and I was like, okay, you've heard that at the facility.
You don't think he watched basketball? You don't think he tapped in with hoops?
No.
The mockeries
Australian people don't watch hoops, bro?
I'm saying he wouldn't just come up with a Die Mara out of nowhere, especially when he's talking about Atlanta.
That's where the mockeries have kind of had him. The mockeries have
had him. Got him at Atlanta.
Atlanta, yeah.
So anyway, he was ranked 15th out of high school. So he was always, again, this is to my point, actually, right? Sometimes it may take longer, but you look up and be like, hell, he was always supposed to be good. And again, there's always going to be guys that fall through the cracks. There's always going to be the Desmond Bains and the Keaton Wogglers and the Tyrese Halliburtons and the John Morants and the everybody else, right? It's certainly not the end-all, be-all. But there's no way you can't look at these rankings that I just listed to you and say, God dang it, man, that's a pretty high hit rate, and these guys were evaluated pretty good. There is one player, and this is the best one. And again, who knows if he'll even have a career? Maybe this guy just never even makes it to the NBA. But there is a guy that in 2022 was ranked 8th overall. He was ranked the 8th best player in the country coming out of high school. And then he went and played at Texas, and then he did a stop at Cincinnati, and he just played at St. John's last year. Dylan Mitchell. Dylan Mitchell was ranked 8th. Now, he cannot shoot, but weirdly, he does not shoot. He doesn't shoot threes at all.
0.4 threes per game.
He doesn't shoot them, but he scores, he rebounds, he assists. Patino loved him, and he was once a top 10 high school player. He is ranked like deep second round. All I'm saying is, again, I'm not telling you got to draft a guy like this. I'm telling you, keep an eye on that because he played against all these guys forever, and they thought he was amongst the 10 best players in that class, and he has had a weird collegiate experience. Yeah. He was one of those that if he would have come out after his freshman year of Texas, he would have gotten drafted in the first round. Even without doing crap. They would have drafted him off his high school profile. That's what they would have done. But he was just on a real winning team at St. John's. That St. John's team was great this year. Yeah. And Dylan Mitchell played for them, and Patino loved him. And the Patino guys, I mean, there's no question that they have gotten a bump, especially with Dennis Jenkins popping off the way that he has. And it's like you look at him and like, and you know, the Iona kids that played there, obviously Walter Clayton, who played for him there, along with Dennis Jenkins and some of the others. And then now these St. John's guys. Again, this guy does not shoot. You got to be able to shoot if you're a wing. But
you can develop a shot in the league, though.
But it is interesting, like, you know, like if you look at him,
that's a crazy class.
But a super duper athlete.
Yeah,
it's almost like, you know, I could say like you got to be able to shoot, but like the Thompson twins can't shoot. You want them? Hell yeah, you want them, right? Like I mean, there's other guys like that too that might not be able to, you know, stretch the floor or put the ball in the bucket, but like they do all the other crap, and they're good at basketball. And what class was that? Read off.
I'll read them.
You brought up the fact that he was good when he was amongst the best players, and he was number 8 in the Jordan Brand Classic, where we know all the best players play. Yeah. He was MVP.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Where is he on the mock draft? Where is he on Jeremy Woo's or whatever? I'll pull up the Tankathon one. He's 45 on the Tankathon one. Where is he? On the there's by the way,
he was on Montverde team too. There's a lot of pros on the Montverde program.
Let me tell you, this is a really good one. This is a find. Because I wasn't expecting to do this, but I was just trying to match up, and I went back, and I was like, is there anybody still around from the 2022 class? And he was the one, and I was like, I'll be damned, Dylan Mitchell. And I remember when Dylan Mitchell originally went to Texas.
36 to the Clippers.
They tell me he's a great kid, but I was saying, you know how I know how I know he's a great kid is he originally went to Texas. Like, that was a huge recruit for them.
Yeah.
And the only reason I had an awareness of this, and again, I didn't even remember what happened to Dylan Mitchell. The only reason I had an awareness of this, Jimmy Sexton's son, who's a friend of mine, Parker Sexton. Parker was the general manager of basketball for Texas and Chris Beard before Chris Beard got in all that trouble. And then they moved on from him, and Rodney Terry took over and whatever else. And I think Parker still works for the Celtics. I think he ended up taking a job with the Celtics. Anyways, he was the GM there, and when they got him, I was like, yo, I just saw you guys got a top 10 guy, whatever. And I asked him about Dylan Mitchell, and he's like, he is, like, great kid. Like, great. And I was like, really? And again, this is one of those things that I, like, forgot about. And then I'm looking at it last night, and I was like, I'll be damned. There's one guy left from the 2022. Read off the class.
All right, number 1 is Nick Smith. No, he hasn't.
No, he plays for the Lakers.
Derek Lively, number 2.
Dallas.
Derek Whitehead, number 3,
Former Grizzly legend.
was playing for us last year for a little bit.
Former Grizzly legend.
Number 4 is Kyle Filipowski.
Wow.
Like,
tall.
Whatever.
He's got a career.
Number 5, Kason Wallace. He can play.
Kason Wallace was 5?
Yeah, he can play. No,
he can make it seem like he got it out the mud, bro.
Isn't that a perfect one, though?
Yeah.
No, that is, when we talk about this, that is perfect.
Yeah.
Because where was Kason Wallace drafted? Like
him and Derek Lively were traded for each other on draft night, like 11-12. They were both right there. Or 10, 10, 12.
He was 10-11.
It was 10.
Oh,
yeah.
he was a lottery pick.
They were like swapped for each other.
I thought he was lower than a lottery pick. But I don't remember Kason Wallace being some. I don't remember us ever thinking about him as a prep.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
He averaged 8 points a game, I think. In
GG.
College?
Let me see. Hold on. Let me go back. That's
GG Jackson?
GG was 6.
Wow.
Khalil Ware was 7. We'll see. Like he's
and Dylan Mitchell was 8.
Rocky second year, yeah. Dylan Mitchell was 8. Keontae George was 9.
Oh wow,
yeah. Keontae can play. Amari Bailey 10.
Oh yeah.
Cam Whitmore 11.
Yeah.
Jarris Walker 12. Like he hadn't done much.
No,
either.
there's not a lot of guys in that have done stuff though. So for being fair,
so there we go. Brandon Miller's 14.
Oh God.
Anthony Black is 15.
Jeez.
Adem Bona with the Sixers was 17. Jordan Walsh, 20. There is one more who's in this draft. Number 27 in that class. Jaden Bradley.
Okay. I'm glad you brought him up. Okay.
Jaden Bradley.
I'm glad you brought him up because I wanted to bring up the high school thing, and at least just we will now flag Dylan Mitchell and pay attention. If Dylan Mitchell goes higher than what he is projected in the mocks, I'm telling you that's the reason.
Yeah.
And also probably because these guys called Rick Pitino, and Rick Pitino's like, dude, take him. Like, he is what he is, but he's going to be an awesome role player for you. You want somebody to go in there and get a stop and get the rebound, that's your guy.
Josh Hart got dudes like this jobs.
Right, right. Or yes.
And I heard Sam Vecini, been on the show before. I heard him say this too. He's like, to your point where Mitchell could just go higher, and it could be because he's like, once pick, I think he said around 20, the talent drops off. So at that point, you could just have a team like, dude, we're going to take the kid who was awesome in high school.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to happen. Somebody's going to take Dylan Mitchell, and people are going to be like, wow, Dylan Mitchell.
Yeah.
He was a freaking 8th-ranked high school player in the country. I got it. It was 2022, but I mean.
That's a Chris Wallace pick.
He was always supposed to be good is the point.
Yeah.
I remember years ago there was another one, like Trevor Ariza was like this, right?
Yeah.
Where it was like he got drafted in the second round. There's a million of these, right? And again, some of them don't pan out, some of them do. And if the kid can't shoot, it's going to be hard for him to be on a basketball.
Wasn't Matt Barnes one of them too forever ago?
I think so too. But so I'm glad you brought up Jaden Bradley because here's the other thing that I thought about last night. We got a lot of questions last night. We were talking about different players, and I was thinking about this upcoming NBA draft and guys to select, and I'm always fascinated by the impact that the eventual NBA champion can have on things going forward. And so sometimes it might be a Kason Wallace or a Mitchell Robinson or whatever, and like you sit there and you go, hey man, these guys were always supposed to be really good. Like, it shouldn't be all that shocking that they turned out to be awesome because these guys all played against each other from 8th grade until senior year of high school. Everybody watched them all play each other, and here's where they said are the best players, right? And some of them took longer than others. Some of them it never happened. That's the way it goes. But years ago, I did this whole bit, and in fact, somebody brought it back up. It's 2018, no less. And I did this whole bit on the mismatch with Kevin O'Connor, where after Villanova had won the title, and everybody had Jalen Brunson in the second round, and I was like, the NBA is ageist. How many times do you have to learn the lesson? That there are so many of these guys that go to college, are amazing in college, win, become players of the year, the whole thing, and then you get to the NBA draft and you take the 18-year-old that you're like, you sit there and you go, well, what's he going to look like when he turns 22? Because this guy's already 22. And, you're projecting him out. And at that point, I said, the answer is probably not as good as Jalen Brunson, Fred VanVleet. And the reason I always held this opinion and felt this way is because of a workout that you and I went to many years ago where we watched Draymond Green and Jay Crowder. Both total winners. You want them in your organization. Long NBA careers. Obviously, Draymond's better than Crowder. But at that time, Draymond Green was Big Ten Player of the Year. Jay Crowder was Big East Player of the Year at Marquette. Chandler Parsons, by the way, was SEC Player of the Year. And despite the way it all went here and whatever, that is a bona fide home run second-round pick.
Yes.
When you got Chandler Parsons there. And it's like, surprise, surprise, he's good. Right? He played in a real league, and
he was the best player in that league.
And he was named the best guy. Right? Surprise, surprise. Right? Again, this is not across the board because there's been some in the past, right? You can fail doing this. You could sit there and go, man, I'll give you, who was the one? Frankie Mason.
from Kansas.
National Player of the Year. And it was one of those, he got drafted in the late, and it didn't take.
Yeah.
But it was like, Frank Mason was like he just torched everybody and was on an awesome team and was National College Player of the Year. Why is everybody passing up on him? So again, it's not the end all be all.
He also got drafted by the Kings.
He got drafted by the Kings.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Maybe he's
in bad school.
and also there's a Player of the Year from a couple of years ago. Before Edey won his 2 consecutive, the last Player of the Year before that was Tshiebwe.
Yeah.
Right.
But in
Tshiebwe,
fairness, there was a lot of guys at that time. That was at a weird moment where a bunch of guys weren't even doing the one and done. There was a lot of good players that weren't even going to college, right? We went through that whole LaMelo, Scoot, Jalen Green, RJ Hampton, all these guys. There was a bunch of guys that didn't even play in college that would be in college right now. So if you are now awesome in college as a freshman, it means a lot more. It does.
Yeah.
Because there was a span where the best players that would have been freshmen in college didn't even play college basketball. We went through a good little, especially when overtime got cracking. The LaMelo didn't, as I mentioned, RJ Hampton didn't, Scoot didn't, the Thompson twins didn't. There was a bunch of them that didn't end up playing collegiate basketball, and you wonder what would have happened if they did. Buzelis didn't. You can go on and on. Okay, so the point is we're back to it, and it's all right, now we do have a bunch of awesome freshmen. I got it. But there are still always going to be these vets, and I told you that when you went through the second round of the NBA draft, I'm going through it, and I'm well, he was good, and he was good, and he was good. But I'm going to give you a couple that, much like the Dylan Mitchell thing, I'm just putting it on your radar, that if we look up in X number of years, and it turns out that these guys are much more valuable than their draft slot, the Chris Vernon Show will not be surprised because I'm bringing this up right now. So, just if you go to Players of the Year this past year, okay? In the ACC, it was Cameron Boozer. Again, this is another notch in his belt, right? And nobody has any doubts about Cameron Boozer.
It is something, yeah. College basketball is, like you said, it's older and older right now because of NIL.
Okay.
He is younger than everybody.
And was the best.
And
that's a real conference with a lot of good players.
Yeah.
Okay. The Big 12 was Jaden Bradley.
Yeah. Arizona. Yeah.
AJ DeBanson was in that conference.
Yeah.
The team wasn't that good, though.
So was Darren Peterson.
Yeah. He didn't play that much. But yeah.
So was Braden Burries.
Yeah.
So was Koa Pete. He has 3 teammates ranked ahead of him.
Yeah.
Right? Or at least 2. I know Pete and Burries are both ranked ahead of him. Is there another Arizona?
No.
Oh, yeah. Kicks and Flemings was in there, too.
Was in there, too, yeah. But no, as far as teammates, I think that's it.
Jaden Bradley, who you said was 27th in that draft class. The reason I said when you brought that up, I was like, hold the phone down. Jaden Bradley, and again, he may not end up being good. I don't know. But I'm telling you, he was Big 12 Player of the Year. Amongst all those guys, he's the one that won Player of the Year. In the Big East, it was Zuby Ejiofor from St. John's. All right?
Good role player.
So he won Player of the Year.
So on the Jaden Bradley front, there are 7 Big 12 players projected. In just Jeremy Wu's mock draft, 7 Big 12 players projected in the first round of the draft.
Okay. So Cameron Boozer, Jaden Bradley, Zuby Ejiofor, Yaxel in the Big 10, Acuff in the SEC. Okay? And Adai Morrow was Defensive Player of the Year in the Big 10. Conference Tournament MVP. So this is when it matters most, right? It matters most. Like it's unbelievable to be the best player and be named the best player during the regular season.
Yeah.
But you know very well, we saw once upon a time, we watched guys like Derrick Rose elevate his play, and it was like, whoa. So, because this is when
Kemba Walker did it once.
You got laser-like focus. You're playing, you know what I mean? Like, if you lose, you're out.
Yeah.
Right? You're playing one-and-done games. Like, there's real pressure when it comes to conference tournaments, like that you don't feel during regular season games in the same way, okay? And you're playing on neutral court. Conference tournament MVPs. In the ACC, you're not going to believe this. It's Cameron Boozer.
Oh, wow.
Of course.
In the Big 12, it was Jaden Bradley.
So I just looked.
Okay.
If you go to the second round, there are first round, second round, Jeremy Wu's mock draft ESPN, there are 10 Big 12 players before Jaden Bradley appears on the mock. 10 Big 12 guys going before him.
So Jaden Bradley won Big 12 Player of the Year, Big 10 Conference Tournament, or Big 12 Conference Tournament MVP. Big East, Zuby Ejiofor, Conference Tournament MVP.
Yeah.
So he won Player of the Year and Conference Tournament MVP. Big 10 was Braden Smith. SEC,
my boy Acuff. I was there for that.
Right?
I watched all his games in that tournament, boy.
And so all I'm saying is, like, and again, you're going to look at this, and if Jaden Bradley or Zuby Ejiofor end up, like, it's going to be exactly one of these, where it's like, oh, wow.
Yeah, well, we
surprise. Like, this guy, I mean, he was freaking, he had... What did he need to do? Look at his resume.
Yeah.
Why did he play against everybody and they always voted him the best one?
Yeah,
but nobody wants him on the next level. And again, I don't know.
Zuby gives me like one of those things. If he gets put in the right situation, he could really thrive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he could put on like a contending team. He can come off the bench and give you something. Like, you know, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he gives me.
Everybody has looked for... You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
For years, everybody's like, he could be a Draymond Green type. And I'm always like, bull crap. With him, I'm like,
Yeah.
He does all that. He hustles his ass off.
Yeah, he plays so
all
hard.
the time. Like, there is a place for him.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell you this. My guess on the Bradley thing, it's just, I mean, it must be size. It must be.
He's like, what, 6'3", 6'4"?
Yeah, it must be size, and it must be like,
He ain't a one, is he?
Where you project him.
Combo?
No, he did. The ball was in his hands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? Because they played Burries off a lot.
Yeah.
But anyway, the guy won Big 12 Player of the Year, and he won Conference Tournament MVP. I'm going to say this. Just looking at all this stuff and where I think that guys can be helped by the Brunson impact,
where it's like the next time around, it's like, hey, man, this guy was mega accomplished, but his age was held against him, and that was obviously a colossal mistake.
Yeah.
There's going to be some people that benefit from that, right? There's no way around it. And on the Bradley front, it's an interesting one. But my guess would be, because there's a reason, right, that he's always been in that spot wherever he's been in the draft. And I'm not telling you he's going to be good. I'm just telling you that it's super fascinating. I look at that draft, and I look at these mockery drafts, and then I write down all this stuff. I can't tell you the amount I would bet that Zuby kid does not get to the second round. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. I don't believe it. I don't believe he'll make it to. I can't fathom it. Of the 30 picks in the first round, he's not. He was Big East Player of the Year. He was Big East Conference Tournament Player of the Year, and he played for friggin' Patino. And he's got a huge wingspan, and he's not going to be crap.
It's a dog.
He's not. Like, he's too
high motor, bro.
Oh, my God. I would go.
High motor.
I would tell you this. I'd love to have somebody like him.
High motor,
I'd love to have
man.
somebody. Like, I mean, that. And you see, when push comes to shove, you need guys like that. You need guys that are willing to lay it out and give everything they got. And he was, I mean, that St. John's team was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And he just, won everything. And I got it. He's got his, drawbacks just like everybody else. But check this. Draymond Green can't shoot. He's had an all right career. You know what I mean? This guy, too high energy. And he's just too accomplished.
Yeah.
Why you would just line him up against somebody else and be like, all right, I'm looking at you look at some of these mock drafts that are there. Oh, you know what? And that Josh Jefferson was rather accomplished too at Iowa State, right?
Yeah.
But the Zuby guy to me is the one that's I think could benefit from, where you look at it and you go, all right, he's a little bit older and he's whatever, but you've got the double whammy of, a guy who just became the NBA star of star was a guy that his age was held to get, and his size and all this extra stuff, right? He's not that athletic. His arms aren't that long. Yeah, whatever. But he won, and he was the best player. And everybody said that. And it's like, sometimes you got to throw some of this crap out, and you got to go, bro, okay, why do they win so much? And he was always considered the best guy.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I don't care about his, you could give me his wingspan and you could give me this, you could give me that. Jalen Brunson sat down with Malika Andrews and said they missed heart. That's what they missed. They missed heart. So it's like, I look at a guy like, I'm holding him out. I look at a guy like that, and I could 100% see the same thing happened with Draymond, the same thing happened with Crowder, I could 100% somebody look up in a couple of years and be like, why was he drafted in the second round? They missed Hart. Like, why was he good?
Hart's not on the spreadsheet, bro.
No,
right.
It's not.
Hart's not. It's not a filter on the spreadsheet.
Why was he good then? You know what I'm saying? Why were they good? And he was he was a freaking conference player of the year, and he was the tournament. I'm just saying, I look at these. He's the one amongst those, and I'm like, nah. Yeah. He's going to benefit from this. Everybody wants dogs now. And P.S., as we talked about this last year where I mocked him, I was like, we need to have dog identification class. That guy.
No.
The guy from St. John's. Go watch his highlights. This dude is
straight metal pedal to the metal, bro.
Bro.
It was a conversation going on to the
NBA
NBA Finals.
There is no level of physicality that he is not down with.
Yeah, it was a conversation during the NBA Finals. Like, sometimes basketball is a simple game. It's like, are you a B or not?
No.
Are you a B or not, bro?
Do you nut up or not? And I talked to you guys about, dark alley. Who do I fist fight breaks out, do I want this guy on my team? Yes, him. And I just look at the accomplishments. And the Jaden Bradley thing just trips me out. How did he win all of these awards? How?
Yeah.
He played for friggin' Arizona. Arizona's like the best team in the country. They really were.
Yeah, they were awesome all season. All season, beginning to end, they were awesome.
And he was the best guy?
They never had like a lull in the season. They were awesome the whole year.
In fairness, this does happen. We just talked about it last year. If you recall, when Cam Spencer started going off for the Grizzlies, and then we were at that game, and it was him and Steph Castle, and then we were at that game, and it was him and Donovan Clingan, and I'm like, good God, how good was that team? And then you went and looked it up. Conference Player of the Year, Tournament MVP, Tournament Most Outstanding Player is Tristan Newton, who hasn't taken. Mm-hmm. So it does happen.
Yeah, it happens.
Like Tristan Newton, and again, but you know what? I also told you I would just go sign Tristan Newton if I were them.
Yeah.
And then like 2 days later, who was it? The Cavs or somebody did. Like somebody signed him.
Yeah.
And he was killing it in the G League when we looked him up. But the Tristan Newton guy won all the awards for that UConn team, but obviously he is not Castle, and he is not, Cam's gotten a better opportunity. Clingan, like that team was loaded. Loaded. God bless, it was loaded.
Loaded. They
had player after player. Good grief. But Tristan Newton was the one that won everything.
Yep.
And that doesn't mean, it does, so it's not the end all be all. Like there can be guys like that. But I am fascinated by the Bradley thing. Like when you go and look and like, all right, who won Big 12 Player of the Year? Well, I thought it was DeBonsta, honestly. I did. Didn't you think?
I would have thought.
He averaged 25 points a game. I thought AJ DeBonsta.
I would have thought.
I thought AJ DeBonsta won a Big 12 Player of the Year.
They went with the best player on the best team, I guess. He won Freshman of the Year.
Who did? Jaden Bradley?
No. AJ won.
AJ won Freshman of the Year.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the only thing he won.
If you would have asked me who won Big 12 Player of the Year, I would have told you AJ DeBonsta because he led the nation in scoring.
Right.
So I was like,
a bucket, bro.
Did he not win it?
Yeah.
And then I probably would have said, who was it? Kingston Flemings? Like
then you would have said the Jefferson kid from Iowa State because they had a hell of a good regular season too.
No, it was Jaden Bradley.
Yeah. Sound like a
It wasn't even Braden Burries or Koa Pete or not. It was Jaden Bradley. It's just odd. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why?
I want to ask the question about the Arizona
thing. Why is he so low? Can you pull up Jaden Bradley? I did not go deep dive him. Jaylon, if you pull up, can you just find like a Jaden Bradley highlight tape? I don't know enough.
Let's see. He shot 40% from three, 46% from the field, average 13 a game. Is it, for the Arizona kids, is it a product of we had such a collection of amazing talent on our team that we are like, the team was good, but individually they might not be as good. You know what I'm saying? Because the Koa Pete went to the combine, shot like 1 of 25 from three.
Yeah.
They say the Jaden Bradley knock is he can't really shoot like high level clip, like on a high clip.
You just told me he shot 40%.
What's the other one? Is it what? Is it him?
It's Burries, Pete,
Is it Burries the one that can't shoot?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. One of them can't shoot.
I don't know, but you just said this kid shot 40%.
Yeah, but it's like maybe it was their collection of them is so good, but individually they can't really like. That's probably what people like. They can't really. Not NBA talents as a separate.
I don't know. I mean, as far as I know, you do play basketball as a team.
I mean,
it's not a one-on-one tournament.
You could
right?
say that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's not a one-on-one, but you're saying the collective is greater than, or the sum of its part.
So could that be the case for Michigan too?
Maybe.
Also, he shot 1.7 threes per game, so 40% on 1 3.
Oh, so he doesn't shoot.
That was a team that never shot threes, remember?
They did, yeah. Arizona never shot threes.
All right, you got anything, Jaylon, on
Jaden?
Jaden?
Killed him against Michigan.
He's just a fascinating one to me. He's like, so the ones I wanted to highlight, Dylan Mitchell, Zuby. Oh, here we go. He's a point guard. So what do you want?
Like combo guard action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you laughing about?
I'm just saying, like, what do we see? What do you see with him? Like,
we haven't seen anything. We've seen 2 quick highlights.
Yeah. He may just,
Well, give it to the other top 10 prospect, Koa Pete. Let him finish at the rim.
Hey.
That's not even Koa Pete.
No, there's nothing here so far that like jumps at you.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
But he looks like a good basketball player. It's a good finish. Like, dude, he's a good player.
Like I said, he may have won. Yeah, it's a collection of high-level talent. Dudes that didn't really shoot a lot of threes. When you got a lot to shoot more threes in the NBA. Low possession games.
I like the high socks.
Yeah.
Tight.
He can finish.
Yeah.
He can finish.
I mean, I'll say this: if you do watch Braden Burries, like Braden Burries doesn't like
Okay, he got off the ground right there. Get on that rim. Look like
and nobody believed in him.
He looked like Bronny.
He's
He looked like Bronny.
zero. Nobody believed in him.
He looked like Bronny out there.
Nobody believed in him.
Yeah, I can't compare him to Jalen Brunson, bro.
Nobody believed in him.
You can't compare him to
We're
Bronny
not
either. He was Big 12 Player of the Year. He's better than Bronny.
Yeah, you got.
No, I said because Bronny used to wear 0. He looks like Bronny in the face, low-key, too. That's why I said Bronny, bro. He looks like Bronny.
Yeah.
This is interesting though, because all I'm saying is the guy had all these accolades and he's ranked very lowly. He was much more accomplished than a lot of guys that are going to get drafted ahead of him. His resume looks way better.
Yeah.
He was on the best team and was voted the best player. Like on a team that was favorite to win the national championship. So,
by the way, his middle name is Sean.
Sean Bradley?
So it's Jaden Sean Bradley.
All right.
Oh!
Braxton get off the pitch a little bit more.
Yeah, this is Burries.
Yeah, he get a little bit more, bro.
Yeah. It's also fascinating.
He's the youngest one, though, isn't he?
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, he's a freshman.
Yeah.
Well, and you know what's also interesting to me is when I gave you those high school rankings earlier, Fleming's was the lowest by a pretty wide margin.
Yeah. Okay. Get on that rim.
So it's interesting. What if Fleming's could end up being the best of all of them? I wouldn't,
Okay.
I certainly, it's certainly possible. But Fleming's could end up being the best of all of them. But Fleming's was ranked well below Acuff, McKell Brown, and Burries.
Yeah, and Wagler wasn't even on the page.
Wagler, what? Yeah,
he wasn't. He didn't even have a ranking.
Star.
And then but Kings of Fleming's was ranked 20th. Those guys were all top 10.
Yeah.
Right? Burries, McKell Brown, and Acuff. Acuff was 5 in the rankings. But the two that really stood out to me, like if you were going to talk about, there's a couple things. The two things I wanted to bring up were the high school guys and the high school rankings as comparing them, and then the older guys. Who has the possibility of dealing with the ageism, right? Another one, by the way, another one that I do not think will last in the second round that is projected to go in the second round on these mockery drafts is the big guy from UConn. No way.
Oh,
Taurus Reed.
Taurus Reed, yeah.
No. Guy had like 40 and 20 in a tournament game. What did he do in that first round against Furman? He had like 36 and 18. Like, what are we talking about? He's a dog too.
Yeah.
He'll go. He will not be in the second
31
round.
And 27.
Come on, bro.
Against Furman, yeah.
31 and I don't care if you're playing against Air.
Yeah, he'll come off the bench for some team.
31 and 27.
He had 17 and 11 against Illinois in the Final Four, and then 13 and 14 in the national championship game against Michigan. He didn't shoot well in the title game, but
I mean, there's so many guys that are rim running the league now, bro. You'll find your spot.
I'm just telling you, these ageist, you know what I mean? Like the ones that are getting that you might think are better basketball players right now, but like you're trying to project the younger guys to be better than them, and they won't end up being better than them. You've got Taurus Reed, maybe the shooting guard from Louisville, Conwell. You've got Zuby from St. John's. You've got Emmanuel Sharp, shooting guard from Houston, which is another one that you could look up, especially with, Grimes and these other ones that have turned out good. And you'd sit there and go, all right, he played for Kelvin Sampson, and Houston loses, twice a year? What I mean? Oh, wow, I can't believe the guy that played for Houston ended up good. Theoretically, these players are probably pretty good. That's what I would say about the Arizona thing, too. I got it. There's no way all of them are not going to be good in the NBA.
Right.
College basketball is friggin' loaded now, and they damn near went undefeated during the regular season, and Peterson was scared of them.
Yeah.
He didn't want to play against their ass.
Yeah. I guess as a collective, they could be great, bro.
Emmanuel Sharp, Jaden Bradley, Dylan Mitchell, who I mentioned earlier, Otega Owe, the one that hit the shot for Kentucky. I mean, there's a slew of them.
Yeah.
There's a slew of these seniors, the older guys. And again, I'm not telling you that they're all going to be they're misevaluated. What I am saying is some of them are going to be massively misevaluated.
Yeah.
There's always some.
And the ones
it's
that
just
aren't,
figuring it out.
I'll let you know how they are in the G League.
Get the right one, bro. Yeah, you'll see him in the G.
I can see him in the G
League. Working
League.
at Kinko's after 3 years.
I'm looking right here. In fact, you know what I just saw at the very top here. I just have the Tankathon one pulled up, but it's Malik Thomas, first pick of the second round.
He's the one I love, bro. He's like a Super Saiyan Malik Monk, bro.
Malik Thomas,
like a Super Saiyan Malik Monk. Like
Malik Monk was a massive high school recruit.
He played overtime.
Oh
elite.
my God, that was a big dude. That got Mike Anderson gone.
Yeah. Right? When he didn't get him because his brother played football at Arkansas.
Yeah. That was a big deal.
Yeah, that was.
When Mike Anderson lost him to Cal, that was a big deal.
Yes.
Because, I mean, Malik Monk, like, boy, they gave him the business in Arkansas. Because he was an Arkansas kid.
Yeah, he was.
Everybody thought he was going to Arkansas. He was a big I mean, we were hearing about him all through high school.
Yeah. His brother Marcus played football at Arkansas, was awesome there. Yeah.
Sean Malik Monk. Yeah, Malik Thomas. Like,
also played for the Bears, didn't he? I think he played for the Bears.
Yeah.
I think he played for the Bears.
I would say either supercharged Malik or maybe we're going to look up in maybe like 5 years and he's going to have that maxi kind of thing to him. I think those are the two things.
Slow down.
Like give him the ball kind of thing.
Oh, slow down on Maxi.
I mean, Maxi's
like all NBA.
Yeah, I'm saying like it took a while for Maxi to really like.
Yeah, but he's like all NBA. This guy.
I'm saying like Maxi he went off the rip like that.
If you get a guy like that in the second round,
I just think he got some juice, bro. I don't know what it is. Like just he one of them guards that got like if in the college game the space is not there and Acuff had the ball all the time, so he didn't really have it that much. Yeah. But when Acuff got hurt or Acuff sat down. He was the dude that was handling the offense.
Well, and
Tyrese Maxey's jump was year 1 to year 2.
Well, and he certainly applies to that whole high school thing that I was doing earlier. Also, a guy that I didn't mention. It's interesting. You go through here, and there is again, this is just one particular mockery draft, but check this out. The discussion that we've been having, and as I was talking about these prospects, you're going to love this. 39 on this one I'm looking at. 39. Emmanuel Sharp from Houston, who averaged 19 points a game on an awesome team. Okay. 40, Jaden Bradley from Arizona. 41, Trayvon Brazil from Arkansas or Brazil, whatever, who was the X factor for that Arkansas team. And is so Herb Jonesy, you know what I mean? He really is. He really is Herb Jonesy. And I loved Herb Jones at Alabama. But Brazil's, I mean, he is a top 1%er. And he came back from a friggin' torn ACL, and he's still a top 1%er. Yeah. And then Jacoby Gillespie, the point guard at Tennessee, 42. Another one, older, but
he's little too, though.
But he was fantastic at Tennessee.
He's a little dude.
Again. And then you go down to 44, and it's Otego Away, who was a 20-point-per-game guy at Kentucky and obviously hit that game winner in their first-round game. 46, Braden. 45, Dylan Mitchell. 46, Braden Smith. Like I mentioned, it's all seniors.
Yeah.
Some of these guys are going to hit.
They will.
Some of these guys are going to hit. The production was too good.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then we're going to look back and be like, oh, my God, I can't believe they're good.
Dude, if Braden Smith
surprise.
Like, if you told me Braden Smith has like a Fred Van Vliet kind of career like that.
You smoking gas now, bro.
Like, that's not, but he's just a backup point.
The
guy Van can start.
Fred Van Vliet averaged 20 a game in the NBA.
Yeah,
that's true.
Also won an NBA Finals as a major contributor.
Fred Van Vliet is...
Slow down.
Yeah, maybe so. Fred Van Vliet shoots like 32% from the field, though.
This guy's...
You got T.J. McConnell, Peyton Pritchard.
Peyton Pritchard's...
I'll tell you this.
Six man all year.
But you got to be careful, though. There's always a case he could end up here with Edie here.
Oh, yeah. Let me not slander him too much.
You know what I mean?
Let me not slander him too much.
And he did a big shot that he did. He won the conference MVP.
Yeah.
It's conference tournament MVP.
Also starting point guard.
I'll tell you this. You know who helps him? My boy Kolick. Did you see?
Bro, you see the video of him getting tackled today? Jaylon, play the video of Kolick getting tackled at the parade because he thought he was a random fan.
Did you see his tweet?
Look at him, bro.
Did you see his tweet?
Yeah, I saw his tweet after. He's like, yeah, I'm on the team.
I promise I'm on the team.
Can you imagine getting tackled?
It's racist, bro.
He doesn't look like a Nick.
This is racist.
That's funny as hell.
This is so racist. It's the most racist thing I've ever seen in my life.
They thought he was a fan.
That's so funny.
Tyler Kolek. That's a tough look for us.
I mean, he does look like a fan in a Knicks t-shirt. Hey, Jaylon, put the tweet up after you got
Imagine
tackled.
having to say I'm on the team.
And they'd be like, no, you're not.
I swear I'm on the team.
I promise I'm on the team.
I'm on the team.
Look, I swear I'm on the team, bro.
That's a tough way to go, man.
Damn.
I mean, I'm not gonna. Okay, to be fair,
ridiculous.
If you saw him outside of the Garden, not wearing a Tyler Kolek jersey, not wearing New York's Knicks gear, would he look like a fan?
Of course.
He's like
I was goofing.
6'4". He's like 6 foot.
Bro.
6 foot tall.
Jalen Wells took a picture with John Conchar at Miss Cordelia's. On his team.
He was on his team.
Walked up and introduced himself as John, big Grizzlies fan. Can I get a pic? Tyler Kolek could do that anywhere.
Yes.
No, he really can. He is in, like, nah, he can hide anywhere, bro. He should just wore a Tyler Kolek jersey. He should have wore a Tyler Kolek jersey. You see what's the name's wearing who's number 4 in the Knicks? That's what Mikal Bridges is wearing.
Larry Johnson?
Nah, he's a current player on the Knicks, bro.
Oh, a current player?
Yeah,
on
he's
the
wearing
Knicks?
he's wearing his jersey.
Who wears number 4 on the Knicks? I don't know.
Let me see. It was where's that?
Huck Porty?
I think it's Huck Porty, yeah.
What does he wear?
He's 55, bro.
Huck Porty wears 55?
Yeah, double nickel. Oh, it's Diate.
Oh,
Diate.
Okay.
Pacomi Diate. That's who he's wearing. The rookie. Where did he go to college?
Well, you know, there's big controversy because they put up all the flags with the names and the numbers. So it'll say Brunson 11,
Yeah.
and it'll say Anunoby 8, and it'll say Bridges 0, and it'll say Hart, whatever.
Yeah.
3.
That Diate dude's French.
No, but they put up one, and it says, what's the name?
Jemison?
No. Oh, no. Jones.
Oh, yeah.
33. Which, of course, is Patrick Ewing's number. But they put it up because Dylan Jones is a two-way player, and that's what he wore for the Westchester Knicks or whatever. People are like, bro, you cannot.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
That's terrible.
That looked like a ChatGPT thing,
That's
bro.
so bad.
Yeah, you can't
That's
do that.
so bad.
Yeah. That's
You
like
can't do that.
That's like when we
It's
won a
a retired
championship.
number.
Yeah, like somebody put like Smith 9.
No.
You can't do Smith 9.
No. I don't care if you wore it for the hustle.
I don't care.
It doesn't count.
You don't count.
But that was a mistake.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You can't do Jones 33.
The Knicks have done everything right.
Dylan Jones?
You can't do Dylan Jones.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, you got dreads. I know you got dreads, I think.
He does?
Yeah. Am I right on that? Jaylon, I get that right?
I don't know who Dylan Jones is.
Did he play for Oklahoma City?
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, he was a guard. Yeah, Dylan Jones. Yeah.
He played at Oklahoma. He played for Oklahoma City. He was drafted by.
He's like a top 20 pick.
Traded to
Top 20?
OKC. Yeah, 26th overall in 2024.
Wow.
From Weber State.
Wow.
Shout out Dame Lillard.
I didn't know there was another Weber State guy in the NBA.
And you both, bro.
I mean, he's kind of not.
Yeah, I guess he's not. Well, look, it's Jones 33. He's got Patrick Ewing's number.
Yeah, they said Dylan Jones back-to-back champ because he did win one last year with Oklahoma City.
Oh, my God.
He's the new
wow.
Who was that with the what's my boy that played for the Warriors and the Raptors? Who's my boy?
Oh, McCall.
Yeah,
Patrick
the new Pat
McCall.
McCall.
Yeah.
He the new Pat McCall.
Yeah, that we call him rings on eBay.
Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. You see the married couple that got married at the parade today?
There was people got married at the parade?
Jaylon, can you play the video?
That's a good place to
Are
get.
Are you allowed to play the video?
Why not?
He was engaged.
It's not the World Cup, dude.
Yeah.
He was engaged to her for 53 years, Vernon. He got married today.
He was not after a 53-year engagement.
My guy was not trying to get married. He never thought the Knicks was gonna win a championship. He was like, shit.
I don't buy it.
It's hard to not, bro.
I don't buy it. They don't look old enough. I know you're about to say black don't crack.
Black don't crack, bro.
Still.
No, black don't crack.
They've not been engaged for 50. All right, what is the lowest? What is the lowest age you would be engaged?
Just he'd be 7. I would guess he'd be 73.
No. If we're playing Family Feud, what's the?
I would guess 20.
20?
I mean, back in that day, they used to get
all right, fine, whatever number.
17, 18.
17, 18.
Yeah.
That's what you would say.
Let's call it 18. 17's creepy.
Okay, my
call
bad,
it
bro. 18, bro.
All right, that's the lowest.
Okay.
And people do not get engaged at 18 anyway. Okay, and they didn't that many years ago anyway either. But whatever. You think those people are in their 70s?
Bro, black does not crack, bro.
I don't agree with you.
Bro, I can show you.
Yes, it does, Devin.
Bro, look at Leonard Hamilton, bro.
Like that.
Well, I mean, you could say that about all manner of people, though. Like,
I mean, black doesn't crack.
Yes, it does.
There are certain.
Who's a crack on?
I saw some old ass black people at Southland last night that look old as hell. Like dude,
doing that before Juneteenth is crazy.
I mean,
see, bro, hey, Jaylon, get him out of here, bro.
Like, what,
doing him doing it before Juneteenth is crazy. Jaylon, get him out of here, bro. Get him out of here, bro. Jaylon, get him out of here, bro. This man, he put on that damn American Eagle shirt and started acting like one of them torchbearers. Get him out of here, bro. Get him out of here, bro. Pack him up. Pack him up. When them pasty ass arms and American get him out of here.
You just made a statement
the day before Juneteenth.
That basically said like old black people aren't allowed. They don't look old when that's absolutely false.
He said he saw old black people in Southland.
Hey, I saw an old white person. She was 25.
Probably like.
I'm just telling you, those people are not in their 70s. Come on.
Yeah.
Might be, bro.
Okay, you'd believe anything.
No, I don't.
Yes, you would. If you believe that, because that is a gigantic cap.
You think
They have
that's
not been
cap?
engaged for 53 years.
Yeah,
It's just stupid. What, they got engaged when they did win the championship and then...
see, I ain't doing
Come
all
on.
that. I ain't doing
It's
all that
ridiculous.
now.
But that's what they're making it sound like. The Knicks won the title and we got engaged. And then we didn't get it. Also, no chick in the world is being engaged for 53 years.
I will give you that one.
Yes.
None.
They're going to start asking questions after like 5 years.
Yes.
What is the point of being engaged?
I mean, I know somebody that's been engaged for like 15, 20 years, bro.
Huh?
I know people that have been engaged for like 15, 20 years.
No, you don't. They've been engaged for
Dead
15 or 20 years?
Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
Why?
I don't know. I don't ask questions, bro. I don't ask questions. I just like, they said they've been engaged for 15, 20 years. I don't ask questions.
Okay.
Look, everybody's different, bro. Come on.
I guess.
I mean, we do also know women that after 5 years, that clock get the ticket.
I mean, 15, 20. I'm telling you this. That lady has not been engaged for 53 years. That's ridiculous. But he got on the news. You know what I mean? You
went
just
viral.
say it. Yeah.
But I mean, old people don't care about going viral, though.
I mean, she made a custom
On
dress.
Facebook.
She made a custom dress for
Yes,
this.
she did. Let me get that. Can I see that dress again?
And a person in Memphis, Tennessee, on a show just said, "Hey, did you see that couple that got married?" So don't tell me that people don't get. They're probably trying to get on the Today Show.
Yeah, dude, she is not 71 years old.
Bro, see.
You think she's 71?
40s.
There's some. I'm
You
telling
think she's
I will
70?
never put an age on a black person, bro. We don't age, bro.
You think she's 71?
I don't know what she is.
Roger says you do age. He saw it.
Yeah, I'm gonna remember that one, though. Don't worry. I'm gonna get on his ass for that one. We're gonna put that one in
Everybody ages. Like some people do the Benjamin Button
we
thing.
age
but
less than
some
y'all do.
People age.
We
it's
age
not,
less.
Like,
We age less. We age a lot less.
That may be fair, but
It's
don't
true.
say that no black
It's a
people
fact.
age. Don't say that because that's not true.
You doing this before Juneteenth is crazy.
That is not crazy.
You gonna be off work tomorrow because of me, bro.
You personally?
Yeah,
for sure
my
not.
lineage, my
For
lineage.
sure not.
Because of my lineage, you gonna be off to work tomorrow. You ain't gotta come in here tomorrow because of me.
Take a quick break. We'll come back.
Torch bearing ass.
Chris Vernon Show.
The Tennessee Army National Guard, you can start a career in exciting fields, including science, communications, engineering, and medicine, all while earning money for your education. This training will boost your eligibility for a high-paying and rewarding profession. And you can get it all while serving part-time in your community. The Tennessee Army National Guard can pay for up to 100% of your college tuition. To learn more, visit nationalguard.com.t-n.
Junior Grizzlies summer camps presented by Ortho South are the key to a slam dunk summer with over a dozen 4-day camps perfect for hoopers ages 6 to 14 looking to build fundamental skills and make unforgettable memories. With camps across the Mid-South in Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas, you won't have to go far for the ultimate hoops experience this summer. Registration comes with a Junior Grizzlies jersey, lunchbox, and a basketball to take home. Don't wait, space is limited. Visit grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies today to secure a spot for a fun-filled summer. That's grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies.
Get ready, Grizzlies fans. It is time for the Surfside Can Shuffle. Can you keep up with the cans and find Mac the Crab?
Grizzlies, take your fandom to the next level by becoming an MVP.
How long have you been an MVP? Since day one.
Enjoy the great benefits of being a season ticket member. Pre-game MVP moments, including Autograph Alley, exclusive Grizz Gear deals, access to member or MVP-only player events, and much more.
He's been an MVP for 22 years!
Become a Grizzlies MVP today.
The Grizzlies are proud to team up with Prime Global Group, a company on a mission to redefine real estate investment. By leveraging deep experience, strategic insight, and robust resources, Prime Global Group is shaping a smarter, socially responsible future. Whether you're an investor or simply curious, now's the time to explore innovative strategies that align with your values. Join the movement and discover how you can be a part of this exciting evolution. Visit primeglobalgroup.net to learn more and connect with the team today. That's primeglobalgroup.net.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Orthopedic injuries can be unpredictable, unforeseen, and unscheduled, and Ortho South understands this better than anyone. Since your injuries don't make appointments, you don't need to either. That's because Ortho South welcomes walk-ins during the weekdays, in the evenings, and even on Saturdays. So next time an unforeseen injury makes an unscheduled appearance in your life, visit orthosouth.org to find your nearest urgent care location. Just walk in, and Ortho South will take care of everything, especially you. Learn more at orthosouth.org. That's orthosouth at orthosouth.org.
The heaviest metal credit card of all time. Rumored to be one of only 18 in existence. Plated with the very same tungsten that forged the International Space Station. And wielded at business dinners like a samurai sword. It's a classic corporate power move. But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility on your most critical shipments. FedEx, the new power move.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Playoff Corgi is a girl. Playoff Corgi, Air Corgi, said that the Spurs are going to win in 7 games, and so the Spurs had Air Corgi at the official finals pep rally, women and girls in sports.
Did they fly that Corgi in?
I don't know the details, but the Corgi showed up at the pep rally, and I just think that's an incredible moment.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris Vernon.
All right, we're back. Chris Vernon Show. Your Tennessee Army National Guard has been serving the volunteer state and our nation with pride since 1636. Interested in making a difference? Speak to a Tennessee Army National Guard representative today or visit nationalguard.com/Tennessee to find out how you can serve your community and attend any of Tennessee's public colleges and universities with 100% tuition and fees covered. All right, we got 5 things for the upcoming weekend brought to you by the National Guard. Because Facebook news, according to Jaylon, is that couple are both 75 years old. We stand corrected. They are, in fact, Roser, they are 75.
Okay.
According to Facebook.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Okay. So they're 75.
Exactly. You're wrong. Say I'm wrong.
Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, black don't crack, dog.
Not with them, no.
No, they're cracking a lot.
But those people, it's
a lot of 80% of us, we don't crack, bro. It does not crack.
But those,
it don't crack, bro. I'm telling y'all.
Tell those people in Southland.
Hey, don't worry, I will. He gonna age like a raisin. He gonna be mad at me. We're gonna look like a raisin in about 3 years.
Roger said, "Let you get across the bridge and go tell him."
Yeah, go ahead.
Because he did. He cracked on some of them.
Hey.
Roger's wild as hell.
Yeah, bro.
All right.
I genuinely don't understand what's wild about any of that. But
Because it's a fact.
Because we're off because of Devin tomorrow. So that's why I'm doing 5 things for the upcoming weekend.
So thank you, bro.
All right, number 5 is the World Cup. World Cup. Can we look, we did not have... We obviously can't play any videos from the World Cup. We can't play any highlights from the World Cup because stupid FIFA will try to sue us.
Yeah, they will.
And get all our crap taken down. But I can put up a picture, and I am a Congo fan because of that guy that stands there for 90 minutes, which is unbelievable. The Congo fans are off the meter. You have the one guy that's like wearing like the giant diaper looking thing.
Oh, my guy that does this in the crowd.
He's amazing.
Oh, yeah,
he's
incredible.
And then the guy that just stands there like that. Do you have those pictures?
We can use the screenshots at least, huh?
Yeah, I think we can use the screenshots.
Yeah, we should be able to use screenshots.
Yeah, the Congo guy. So I am a Congo fan. United States is playing what, tomorrow night?
Tomorrow afternoon.
2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Bro, that is a crazy screenshot, dude.
Look at my guy. They look like the most fun ever.
Oh, they were having a blast.
Oh, the Congo. They're the best. Anyway, so we got that one going on, and then obviously
there's a standing man, Vern. There you
the
go.
United States. That guy just stands there for 90 straight minutes, exactly like that.
They said there's there's some history behind it, some deep history behind it.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Like
he's doing it to honor their first prime minister. I think they said.
Yeah.
Anyways, look, World Cup completely underway right now. Later on this afternoon, the Swiss are playing. Then we got Canada and Qatar playing at 5 o'clock tonight. Mexico and Korea. Mexico gets down.
Yeah.
Oh my God, their fans are unbelievable. So that one is going on tonight, and then obviously we've got the United States that is playing in tomorrow's game. There was a draw already today between Czechia and South Africa.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, United States, Australia is at 2. Scotland and Morocco is at 5 o'clock. Did you see the Scottish fans? Now you think about this. This is impressive now because this is a drunk city, Boston. They've run out of beer at these pubs. the Scottish fans have drunk them dry.
I saw this.
Really?
These Scottish fans have descended on bar. They don't.
And they usually stay ready.
They said this is not the bars.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying these Scottish fans drink so much that these bars can't.
No, they said it's like 4 times worse than St. Patrick's Day.
They were not ready. They were not ready for Scotland.
They build different.
They bring the pain.
They build different.
You know who it reminds me of? When Iowa State came here for the Liberty Bowl.
Yes, on Bill Street, they ran out of beer multiple times.
Ran out of beer.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Those people in Iowa.
Yeah, they drink
That's
some
all they
beer.
do, bro. Is drink,
We need to put Iowa State and Scottish fans together.
Yeah, right.
Just mayhem.
Let them go
All right,
beer
then
for
we
beer.
got Brazil and Haiti is tomorrow, and Turkey and Paraguay. Paraguay can't beat us, though. They play against each other tomorrow. So the World Cup going on, obviously, all weekend. That's going to be gaining a tremendous amount of our attention, especially with the United States playing tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Number 4, College World Series is going on this weekend. We're down to the very end. Do you guys have any idea that they're down to the very end?
Yeah, it's Oklahoma and North Carolina.
Look at Roser.
Yeah.
All right, well, look, it is at the end. Saturday, College World Series, Saturday night is going to be Saturday night. Oklahoma is playing North Carolina for the national championship. That will be game number 1. And then a game number 2 would be on Sunday at 1:30. All right. So we got that going. And then game 3, if necessary, would be Monday night, would be the national championship game. So 3-game series for the whole shebang. Oklahoma and North Carolina starts on Saturday night. So there's another thing to watch. And then number 3, the U.S. Open is going on all weekend. It is going on right now. Rory McIlroy actually in the lead right now after just eagling a hole. This course looked impossible in New York. Shinnecock. Rory McIlroy's at the top of the leaderboard, but I would just tell you, this looks like it's going to play like a U.S. Open, which is you hit the green, but then it rolls off 65 yards. It happened to Harry Higgs earlier today. I saw it happen to Cam Young earlier today. Cam Young hit one like to the middle of the green, and the damn thing ended up in the rough like 40 yards away from the hole. And I was like, oh, my God. I would go crazy. Yeah. I played in a course like that one time, and it was like I remember me and my buddy went out there and in Scottsdale. Greyhawk Raptor, and they had it's where they play the college national championship, and they had the pin at the very front on number 1. So I'm like talking crazy as we're getting ready. I'm like, bro, we're going low today. You know what I mean? Like this is where Rachel Heck won. This is where Braden Thornberry won. We're going low today. And so we get out there and start to play, and I'm like, I kill this drive. I'm like 110 from the front. I hit it. It hits right past the hole, and it rolls back to the bottom of the hill in front of the green. I'm like, oh, my God. I'm like, no way. So I chip it up. The damn thing rolls back down. I chipped it up again. The damn thing rolls right back down. I said, let's just drink.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's so weird.
That was the first hole. Yeah. That's how I felt when I saw those hit shots this morning. Yeah. And I was like, bro, I'd just be like, all right,
yeah, so
let's just have fun.
Yeah.
Let's just have fun.
Yeah.
My score is gone. Like already.
So let's just drink.
I just triple bogeyed 1.
Yeah.
This is not fun.
Yeah.
So let's just make a good day of it. Great course. Great course.
Great course.
It was fun to play. Yeah. Hardest though. For me though. Yeah. Anyways, this Shinnecock looks impossible, and the U.S. Open's always great. And a lot of people like the idea of Scottie Scheffler this year simply because there's like all this stuff that and Scheffler very well may not do it. I don't know where he stands right now, but the reason I wore the shirt, it's.
I think he's 2 over.
Dude, it's like. All these things add up. Listen to this.
Over.
It's Grand Slam. It's complete Grand Slam. It is Father's Day, and Sunday is his friggin' birthday.
Oh,
Scheffler.
Triple
so,
whammy.
like, all of it was, like, coming together.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, yeah, he's going to win at Shinnecock. But, I mean, obviously, he's buying the 8-ball. But, like, look, this is one of these that it doesn't even matter. Don't even pay attention to the leaderboard tomorrow. You are literally one hole away from a 7, and you just straight down. Like we were this morning when we were watching, Brooks Koepka and Cam Young were at the top.
Yep.
They're not even. I don't even see them.
Brooks is one over.
Okay,
They're both
he's
one over.
Okay.
At least Brooks is fresh though with the creamsicle polo with the white pants.
Yeah.
Elite golf fit.
Yeah, he's got it on the candy cane today. Number 2. Draft and trade rumors. That's going to be going on all weekend. So just go ahead and buckle up. We know the draft is coming up next Tuesday. I did see somebody opine that they thought Morant was going to get dealt because of his Instagram post this morning. Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Did you see it, Roser?
No. I saw it.
Yeah. So Morant posted a Instagram story this morning. Let me find it so that I don't want to misquote it.
It's like something about like God got you or something like that.
Yeah, it's like one of those. It's let's see. I'll read it. God, I don't want nothing this morning. I just want to say thank you for everything with a heart emoji.
Hey, bro, you can't just
So
thank God.
He could just be. It just sounds like he's
No, he might
posting.
be.
Yeah.
But inevitably, there's going to be some people that are out there like, okay, he's getting traded.
Yeah.
Why did he just?
Brother can't even thank God no more,
Can't.
bro.
No.
Yeah, everything has to mean something.
God.
I mean, it could happen.
That's why I never want to be famous, bro.
It could happen. Don't worry.
I'm saying I never want to be famous, bro.
No.
I never want to do anything to
No.
become famous. I don't need anybody dive deep into my Instagram or why'd you post this and why'd you post that.
It's not. There's certainly there are certain benefits to it. There's access to things, and there's certainly access to It can buy you being comfortable and living in comfort, but the stress that is attached to it, not being able to go anywhere, people parsing through everything you say, like there's a big downside. That's why a lot of these people go crazy.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Shout out Britney Spears.
Anyways, all weekend, just get ready, right? In between Ja and Giannis and everything else, like, this is going to get ratcheted up over the weekend. You see the way everybody reacted last night when it was like, Trae Young's opting out of his contract. And then by the time I got up this morning, they're like, Brian Windhorst reports Trae Young's re-signing with Washington. I was like, so everybody just freaked out for 4 hours?
It's like we're fiending for something, bro. We need something to hit the
It's
timeline.
coming. It's coming.
It's like transaction porn.
Just get ready, because this weekend it's going to get ratcheted up in a massive way. And then number 1, obviously, NBA draft. There's a big draft party that's going on here next Tuesday. We will be talking NBA draft, obviously, Monday and Tuesday, leading up to what is the huge night. But the draft party is going to be at 6 o'clock at FedEx Forum next Tuesday night, brought to you by Southland Casino Hotel. And look, I am glad that, like, today we talked a lot about prospects and some guys to keep a lookout for. And next week, by the time we get back here, we'll only have one day to talk about it before the Judgment Day. So this got here fast. It did. It got here fast.
Yeah.
And I'm glad it got here fast. But just brace yourself. This weekend is going to be loaded with all kinds of stuff. And who knows? We may be talking about Monday how our franchise looks way different than it did.
For real.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of stuff's going to get settled by Tuesday.
Yes.
A lot. Because these teams have to trade. You know what I mean? And I saw this report this morning that people say Milwaukee's been operating like they have Miami's pick.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? So, stuff's going to be going down.
I love it.
Stuff's going to be going down, and it's got to go down before Tuesday.
Yes.
So, it's a very high probability it goes down this week, and certainly before we get to the next show we do on Monday.
Keep them phones on.
Because you got to do planning.
Yeah. For Friday, too, if you need something to watch on Friday, you can watch the MVP of the WNBA. My girl, Olivia Miles, plays at 9 o'clock. You need something to watch. You need something to put on your tube.
Boy, she killed it
Olivia
last
Miles,
night,
9 o'clock. Jaylon, can you put them highlights up? I know people don't care about Olivia Miles, but she might be the next coming, bro. She moves like a dude.
People do care about her.
She moves like a dude, bro. She moves like a dude.
No, she's like Kyrie.
Gets to the buckets.
That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of Kyrie.
31, 4 and 4, 12, 15 from the field as a rookie. So, yeah, if you need something to watch on your TV, need some
Why
hoops
did
in
she
your
leave
life.
Argo Niall? She just didn't want to play with Hidalgo?
Yeah, she wanted to had the ball in her hands. And the reason why she put up numbers at Notre Dame, but she didn't put up like crazy numbers because they took the ball out of her hands.
Yeah. She didn't put up crazy numbers at TCU either.
Yeah, but like, the team went around her wasn't. I mean, they still were. That's one of the best teams they ever had at TCU with her.
Yeah, but she was not a first-team All-American, which is what's crazy.
But they had
when I went and looked her up.
Had better players around her.
Yeah.
So she didn't really have to carry the load. But like now in the W, because
she's unbelievable.
Fee's hurt, so she's really having to be a lead guard, and she's showing yeah, bro. Stop and go, get to the left hand. Yeah, she nice. So you need
Do
someone
you
to watch.
see what some of their fans are calling her?
What?
Oh, I'm the one with the WNBA knowledge.
Go ahead.
Am I the one?
Go ahead, tap me in.
I'm the one.
Tap me in. What you got?
One of my favorite nicknames I've ever heard.
Okay, one of your favorite. Okay.
Oh, yes. Because she wears the glasses,
Yeah.
they call her, some of their fans are calling her the spectacle.
Oh, that's
which is amazing.
Okay, that's hard.
That is
that's
amazing.
Hard. That's a hard nickname. That's a hard nickname.
Great nickname.
The spectacle.
Yeah, she.
That is, again, that's one of my favorite ones I've ever heard.
That's hard.
The spectacle.
Yeah, like I said, I know she wouldn't win the MVP if it wasn't for Asia Wilson, but she's gonna be a runaway for Rookie of the Year, unanimous, and probably gonna be. She's right now.
They need to lean into that
because
if that is really her nickname, I read that this morning.
Spectacle is a fire nickname.
With the freaking glasses.
The rec specs on the. Come on, bro.
The spectacle.
Yeah, that's
amazing.
Yeah, whoever came up with that, you can put that on a T-shirt.
Yeah. All right. Thanks to the sleeveless John Roser. Thanks to Devin Walker. Thanks to Jaylon back in the studio. Thanks to that black couple that got engaged.
Shout to them.
Married
75
after all
years
those
old,
years.
man.
Everybody have an unbelievable weekend. We'll be back on Monday. Until
Happy
then,
Juneteenth.
We gone.